Thomas, how are you?
You know, I thought I smelled shit. No, wait. It's the Irish Lone Ranger. Fred C. Dobbs.
You know, I should have put you away under the RICO Act years ago.
You couldn't, and you can't. Still wearing that cheap cologne, you shitty fuck.
You know, you were a small fish in a big pond back then. Thomas, my luck's changing. You infiltrating my men is just what I need.
Dobbs, what the fuck are you talking about?
You think Frank's got your back? Crosses into you for a lot of dough? Makes you feel confident, don't it?
Confident? Nah, proud. Real proud. Not to know a fucking thing you're talking about. You know, there's been a lot of drownings around here lately.
I don't know anything about drowning. My boat's pretty sound, and I'm one hell of a swimmer.
You're gonna look real good as a floater.
Frank. Frank. What are you, in La La Land?
Hey, Paige. How you doing?
I know that look. It's Jackie, isn't it?
How do you always know what I'm thinking? Look, she was everything to me. And just like everything else in my life, she's gone.
Yeah, she was a really great person. She's been gone a while now. You gotta let it go.
She was the only steady thing in my life, Paige. With the exception of Rogers. He's bullshit.
Yeah, well, there was nothing going on between Terry and her. It was something he wanted, not her. She was a lot of fun. A great drinking buddy. But between her death and your divorce, it's almost like you're trying to drink it away. I mean, that's in between you and Rogers.
Paige, I wake up in the morning and I don't even know who the hell I am. I don't even recognize myself anymore.
You know, Frank, I set you up on these dates. These girls like you. You don't call them back. It's almost like you can't see what's right in front of you.
What's in front of me? Well, well, if it isn't Detective Chris Hammond, better known as Short Circuit. Nice for returning my fucking voicemails, motherfucker.
Yeah, and you forgot Gracie with my presence.
Oh, fuck.
Frank, don't flatter yourself. He's here at my request.
Yeah, all right. Hi to both of you. Just so you know, I had better things to do today.
Oh, here he goes. Now he's gonna blow a fuse, hence the fucking name.
Yeah, much as you know, Frank, my nickname's because of my brilliance and technical expertise. In other words, I fix what you guys fuck up.
This fucking guy will fuck you, bring a fucking robot.
All right. What do you got first?
All right, you ready? Get your pens and pads out and listen carefully. Wait for it. Nothing.
Nothing? You got nothing. Oh, man, come on. You fucking come to these scenes, Chris, you got nothing?
Hold on, Frank, hold on. How do you explain no DNA, teeth removed, burned, and in some cases, my all-time fucking favorite, whenever he, she, or it is in a good mood, the arms are removed?
Oh, wait a minute. No prints for Safus?
Yeah, and he's the dense one. Listen, Bobby.
Did you fucking hear what he said?
Listen, Bobby. Nothing. Very clean. Real peculiar.
What do you mean peculiar? Because I thought the same thing. What are you talking about when you say peculiar?
That's for you to figure out, Frank. All right? I don't get paid the big bucks. Get a voodoo doll and shove it up your ass. Step on a four-leaf clover. All I know is if you don't, you better buy some latex gloves for all the additional crime scenes.
This is the best I can get.
You asked me to get close to Frank. That's what I did. We're going to work together on this thing. For Cross, I don't know what the problem is there. It's not my problem. It's your problem.
Frank's gonna bring you down. Okay? You're out there on an island all by yourself. If you need help, you call me. We'll work this out.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Hey, Paige.
Well, I would ask what brings you here, Mr. Depriot, but nice place, by the way.
You know, Paige, I love my cousin, and I actually think he likes you. So I'm going to ignore your comment. Maybe you should try dating him instead of baiting him.
Baiting him? You're blood, and you can give a shit about him. He's just too loyal to see it.
What is it they say in your business? No comment? You should have no comment. It might help you with your birthday issues.
Birthday issues? What are you talking about?
You might suddenly run out of them.
You know, I'm out of here. I was supposed to meet Frank. Tell him I'll see him another time.
Hey, Frank, you wait for someone?
What's up, Tommy? I was waiting for Paige. I was going to have a drink with her wine.
Paige just left. Forget about her. What's the deal with Dobbs? I get a visit from him today.
Oh, we came to see you, too.
Yeah, he did. What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know. Did he stink like he did 10 years ago?
Shit cologne. Cheap bastard.
Look, all I know is this. I'm doing the best I can to take care of the problems that we have in front of us, and it's going to get wrapped up, I promise you.
Frank, they're my problems. I'm the one who's suffering, not you. 4 guys on the case now, including Dobbs. Nothing's getting done.
Look, you know what? We'll talk about this another time. What's the deal with Paige? Did you send her out of here? You scare her off? What the hell did you do?
She was in my place, asking more questions. I think you should take care of that. Why don't you date her?
We'll find out where the hell she is. Thanks for ruining my date.
Good luck, Frank.
Well, he likes doing a lot of shit down here. But I'm done for the day.
Yeah, I'm starving. Want to eat?
Yeah. You off today, right?
Yeah.
You know he likes this place for dumping bodies?
You know, that last one was a bad one. The coroner couldn't even identify her by the dental records. I'm impressed, Frank.
What do you mean you're impressed? Mutilated and burned beyond recognition. That impresses you? What are you smoking, kid?
Hey, like I said, I'm impressed. No DNA, no fingerprints.
You know, it's funny because I've been thinking the same thing.
And kid, huh? What, are you getting sentimental on me, Frank?
Never. Don't get carried away. I'm just thinking about that time when we were playing softball 10 years ago, when Dobbs put us together on that case. You thought you were Gary Carter. That's where the kid came from. You want to know something, Bobby? If you weren't going to my cousin's bars, you'd be a saint.
Listen, Frank, and if you weren't drinking, you'd be great again.
Really?
Nah.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
By the way, how's the family? How's the kids?
Well, you gotta ask that, huh?
Well, you know, listen. When they're young, where are their heroes? Don't feel alone.
They ignore you. Isn't that what you're trying to say, Frank? It's so lonely, isn't it? It's so unfair. Hey, how are the hot dogs, fellas? I'd love to eat them. You know, there's a beginning, there's a middle, and there's an ending.
What's the matter, James? The circus closed today.
Funny. You're looking well, Frank. I suspect you're looking for clues into this brutality that's occurred in your areas of employment.
Yeah, and what would you know about that, Junior?
Easy, Frank. I like you the most, to say the least. So, tell me, any leads in your big cases?
This must be, the James Turner? Junior, isn't it?
Agent Robert Carter, 25-year veteran with the FBI. 32 medals. Should have been 33. Still think you got robbed. But who's counting? And how's Marianne, is it? She know anything about your fetish for the female body?
All right, Junior. You got me down. I'll give you that. Better be careful, though. You don't know about my special talent.
What, pray tell, would they be?
Don't you know, Junior? You're the one watching me. Listen, by the way, your little Google search, you know what it didn't tell you? Is that before I eat my fish, I like to gut them.
Well,
And I'm the one with the emotional problem. Why don't you get out of here, Junior, while you still can?
I'm not going to ruin your fun, Frank. You keep picking up breadcrumbs as you go along. Maybe at some point it'll all come together for you. Or not.
What a fucking freak.
Temper. Just like Rogers. You should be careful. You could wind up just like him.
Scumbag. What the hell are you doing here?
And here he is, the one with all the integrity. You've been busy, Tony? You know, being a best friend to everybody. Still, the worst example of public service? Anthony Cross. Nice mask, by the way.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Well, you guys enjoy your hot dogs. Maybe have another one. You never know when it'll be your last.
Freak. What the hell are you guys doing? You having meetings now without me? Take it easy, Tony. Take it easy. What are you guys going to do? Fight again? It's all over the goddamn place.
Look, I'm finished fighting. Matter of fact, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Tony. Don't ever set me up like that again like you did in Miami. What are you going to do about it?
I won't miss.
Fucking drunk. Frank. Jesus. Raining like cats and dogs out there.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Paige. Don't you ever sleep?
Oh, yeah, I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I got your message. Look, I went by there and I guess I was there after you. At my cousin's place. What the heck did he say to you? It was very vague.
Yeah, I don't think you want to know.
Look, I told you to stay away from them. I know we were going to meet there, but you should have went into the corner or something, because nothing good comes whenever you run into him. Or anybody else for that matter.
Well, I'm starting to figure that out. Well, that brings me to another point. I'm going to be meeting with Cross tomorrow.
Cross?
Yeah.
Paige, you better think about that. This ain't the same guy that I grew up with.
Yeah, but, I think he has some great information to give me. I mean, he's willing to meet with me, unlike a lot of your other friends, including you.
That's what he told you. And this is something that you have to absolutely get done, no matter what.
Well, wouldn't you rather me tell the story than anybody else?
What story, Paige? You keep talking about a story. What story?
There's these deaths. There's something going on between you, Depriot, and Cross. I know there is. Everybody knows there is. Why can't you just tell me?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. And listen, it's late. And you know what? You're just like my cousin. You always want to push the envelope when I don't want to push it anymore. It's a wrap with this. I'm telling you now, go do what you got to do. I'm never going to tell you not to do the job that you have to do. But I'm telling you now, you better be careful. You're going to go meet him. Where you going to meet him?
Somewhere up in Orange County off of 17M.
Yeah, I think Tommy's got a place up there somewhere. Some quickie lube place. Yeah.
Sounds right.
All right. You be careful. Now listen, call me before you go or text me before you go and text me when you get back. All right?
All right.
I think I know where you're going to be, so maybe I'll be in the area.
All right.
Now, about the kiss. When were you going to tell me this was going on?
I just don't know how you didn't see it.
Well, maybe it was all the other fishes you threw my way. But look, I'm going to let you go. I know it's late. I know you got things to do, and so do I. Let's go to drink somewhere else where you're not going to get the shit scared out of you and make you want to run out of there.
All right.
All right?
All right.
All right, I'm going to go. I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right. Be careful.
All right.
Remember what I said.
Good night. Tony? Tony?
I'm over here, Paige.
Tony, what are we doing here?
I don't want to be seen. I want to have a seat. No one can see us.
Well, thanks for meeting with me.
Well, that's the next question. Why am I being with you? Why am I here?
I want to get a story about you, Frank, and Tommy. I want to get to the bottom of this.
The bottom of what? There's no story with Frank, me, and Tommy.
Listen, there's a story. Wouldn't you rather me tell it than somebody else?
No, Paige. I don't want anybody to tell. There is no story. I don't want anybody to tell a story. I don't know what you're talking about, stories. What is it with you and these stories all the time? There's no story to be told.
I'm just doing my job. And can you sit down? You're kind of creeping me out.
And what is your job? What is your job?
My
What do they
job
always
is
say
to
in
get
your
to the.
job?
It's to get to the truth.
No, they always say no comment in your job. That's what they say, right?
Oh.
That's it. That's your question. There's your question right there. There's your question. How do you like that question?
Frank Risi, do you think I'm stupid? Because I'm not stupid. Believe me, I'm not stupid. I may be a little crazy, but I'm not stupid. I know exactly what you're trying to do, and I don't like it. Right? Did you think I was going to find out about this little rendezvous between you and Carter? Of course I'm going to find out. I know everything about you, Frank, and don't you forget it.
You know, I met with Cross and Carter and talked this over with them, and I don't have confidence in either one of them. I met with Tommy D, and I don't like what he said. It kind of scares me a little bit, because I know I'm going to have to deal with this somewhere down the road, because I can't count on my men to do it.
Frank, I've known Frank a long time, and he calls me a robot? He's the fucking robot, doing the 12-inch curls every chance he gets. And that Carter man, he thinks he's God's gift to the freaking world. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I just gotta figure this shit out or they're gonna have to.
So that was James Turner. Not what I expected. This guy, he's a real freak. And these murders, they fit his personality. I would not be surprised at all if he's pulling Frank's chain and he's the guy behind the scenes being the puppeteer. See what happens.
So I'm meeting with Cross tomorrow against Frank's better judgment. You know, Frank's still being really tight-lipped about this whole thing with the girls and their deaths. It's very peculiar. They all look very similar. I'm hoping I can get somewhere with Cross. I know I can't with Thomas Depriot because I don't want to have any more birthday issues. And I used to get some good information from Rogers, but he's been out of medical leave and he kind of just dropped off the face of the earth. No one's talked to him or seen him.
Terry Rogers, check. Paige Brown, check. Detective Vincent Toro, check. See where I'm coming? Now I got Dobbs, Risi, Carter, and Cross. Between the four of them, they couldn't solve a case if they were inside and out. So now it's time for me to say, I gotta do what I gotta do. Check.
You know, I love screwing with these guys. They get so into it. They think they know me. They don't know what they don't know. And that whole thing with Rogers, that's good. Go that way for everybody, you know?
So that was James Turner, better known as Junior, which obviously he doesn't like the name. I should have let Rogers put him down when we picked him up for rape. The guy's just insane. He walks around with his Shakespearean bullshit. He's son of an ambassador, plenty of money, silver spoon in the mouth. There was a time when me and Tony Cross used to interview him, when Tony wasn't the way he is now. And quite frankly, I don't know how it's going to end between me and him. And that leads me to Jackie, who died in a crash, who I can't get out of my head, which since that's happened, I haven't been myself. Just one too many losses for me. And then there's Paige. I just wasn't expecting that kiss.
I heard you say goodbye, but I knew why. So much time has gone by, so much wind has blown by.
getting better.